The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Cherry Street Magic here. We're actually visiting Defiance, Ohio, my hometown, and today it's a Johnny Appleseed Festival. It's about 2 weeks after our Johnny Appleseed Festival happened there in Fort Wayne. So you're going to be able to see what Johnny Appleseed's like in Defiance. So next year you could come out here and if you want to take a drive. And who do I have with me here?
I'm Trish Spicer. I'm the treasurer for Defiance County Historical Society, and we operate Augliaze Village.
Very good. And can you tell us what's going on here today?
There's a lot going on here today. So when you come out here, we've got vendors. We've got the railroad train operating that circles the village. You can take rides on the train. We've got food vendors. We have hit and miss engines. We've got sorghum demonstration, and you can take home some sorghum molasses afterwards. We've got cider being pressed. We have apple butter. You can take home all of those things for a donation to the village. We've got weaving back in the lock keeper's cabin. We've got all of the village buildings are open today. We've got the State Historical Archaeological Association is here. They have a display and they will appraise your items for free today only. So plenty. I'm
Trish,
sure I've missed a lot.
Yeah, that's I'm sure, but Trish, how many years have you been doing this here in Defiance?
Well, this is, I think, the 53rd year
for
for the
while.
Johnny Appleseed Festival out here.
Wow,
Yeah, the village has
okay.
been here over 50 years.
Do you have any people that come down from Fort Wayne, like
To
people-
visit?
Actually, in some of your booths. Probably do, don't you?
I'm not sure about Fort Wayne specifically.
Oh,
but
okay.
Lots of visitors from Fort
Lots-
Wayne, that's for sure.
Okay. Thank you, Trish. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you want to tell the people about maybe coming out next year if they missed it this year? Huh?
It's a good, cheap way to entertain the family for the day, that's for sure. So
Okay.
we're pretty happy with our festival. Yeah.
Thank you, Trish,
Thank
for
you.
your help. Tank gas.
My daddy, isn't that a machine gun?
Both of those are machine guns.
Oh, there's
That one in the bottom they still used in World War II. That one there. In the beginning of World War II, they still used that gun. So, yep.
Papa took a picture in one of
There's the barge. They shipped everything by river. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. They didn't use roads many years ago. They called it the Erie Canal. And they shipped everything by boat. And the reason is there's almost no resistance on the water. So 2 horses could pull a big barge of weight on the water. But to pull the same amount of weight, it took like 6 or 8 horses to pull it on land. So they made the Erie Canal, it's called. That was a big undertaking. Big thing that they had built. And you see, there's a picture of Fort Defiance. Yeah. There's another picture of Fort Defiance. And here's another picture of Fort Defiance. This particular fort here was built by Anthony Wayne, and it was built to defy the Indians. This is at the corner of St. Mary's River and the Maumee River, where they meet. And right now, the public library stands there. but two of the cannons are still there yet.
Oh, is there a plaque or something down that way by where it's...
There sure
Used to
is. There's a plaque, and here's a picture of what the fort looked like. Not a picture, actually a replica they made. So, they even got this high tower, see that? To where they can see for longer distances, see people coming. And this is a howitzer cannon. That cannon there shoots, you take a bunch of chains and stuff like that and put it inside it and shoot them, and they're flying through the air and they kill a lot of people. So, they're very devastating.
Let's see.
You see, I didn't walk through this side. There's a little howitzer cannon there. Getting into World War II uniforms. Yeah. And there's the camouflage outfit. See that plane there? That's the SR-71. They only made 11 of those. Those were spy planes. It was made, the first SR-71 was made back in 1956. It could fly 3 times the speed of sound, which there was nothing that could match it. In fact, it flew so fast that a missile couldn't even catch it. So because it flew so fast, it had no guns or nothing on it. Because if they fired bullets, the bullets would come back on the plane if they fired the bullets. So, and this is a very dangerous thing here. See that twisted thing? It's a simple idea, but they used that in World War I, where they threw those on the ground, and what would happen is that one piece would always be up in the air, and you would step on it, it would wound a person. And they know that if you wound somebody, you actually take out 3 soldiers instead of 1, because it takes 2 soldiers to hobble the other one back to a safe place. So that one injury takes out 3 soldiers instead of 1.
Wow,
Isn't that
that's
something?
serious one.
Yeah. Natural history. Okay, this is black swamp clay. Okay. See that thing in the middle? That looks like that round stone?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that is?
Huh.
That's granite.
Oh.
If you break that stone open, there's a bunch of crystals inside. You find those like at the bottom of Lake Erie and like that, where you find all of those things. So, that's one of the biggest ones I've seen. Chief Pontiac. Yeah, that was one of the major chiefs. Another chief. There's another rendition of Fort Defiance. Which looks like that. There's the French and Indian War, which is from 1754 to 1763. And that was William H. Harrison and Anthony Wayne served in that. Slocum. Okay, this is Charles Slocum. They actually have a grade school named after him too in Defiance, Slocum School. So he's one of the early settlers here in Defiance. He lived from December 30th, 1841 to June 7th, 1915. So, man, these look like eggs. I think they are, aren't they?
They are. It says eggs.
Eggs, yeah. Wow, look how big some of them eggs are. I know what that's an ostrich egg back there in the corner. I know that one. that one. But these other eggs, I don't know what they are. Some of them are big. Wow. And here we had a guy talking about the mastodons earlier, and he was saying, you know, how the Indians were here, and he had some arrowheads from those days. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? This is a ditch digger. It digs ditches in order to put sewer pipe in. See the clay sewer pipe? Down there, a lot of your homes in southern part of Fort Wayne, this is the type of pipe they have for their sewers. And this was one of the machines that they actually dug down, because they had to dig down sometimes 15 feet in order to put that pipe in. So you don't see those machines much anymore. Some of the logs at the sawmill here, if you're looking at. Now we're going to go over and see how they're cut over here. They took those big logs and they kept running them down this conveyor belt. As you see how that big beam there is, right there? Okay, they keep running it into the mill and it makes a skinnier board. And that's the big saw blade that cuts the boards. So back years ago, it wasn't really good to try to buy lumber from a lumber company, so you made your own lumber. Check this out. Take hold of this side. Take this. Give it a good pull. Make sure. There you go. Make sure it don't come apart.
Oh, so it's one piece rope?
It's all one piece. Don't have any magnets in it.
Looks like it.
Trap doors or it's not a trick rope.
I don't
It's just
feel
a
nothing.
it's just a regular rope.
Yeah.
Now there's 3 phases of magic. There's real easy illusions to do. Then there get to be medium kind. Then there are real hard ones where you're cutting people in half. It takes a little longer to learn. This is about a medium trick. Okay. When I first started doing it, it took me a while. I'm going to actually put this around my neck like this. Then I'm going to tie a knot in the front here. See that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a knot.
Well, that's twisted, yeah. But I'm going to actually pull this all the way through my neck.
Okay.
Okay? 1, 2.
You done her, didn't you?
I did it.
Yeah. Don't know how, but you done it.
Okay. Pick a ring. Which one you want to pick?
I'll take it.
This one? Okay. Put this ring on that rope. And put it about right in the middle. Okay, now put it on my hand here. Okay, like this. Okay.
Oh, the ring in your hand.
That's right. There we go. So it can't come off. Okay, that's the ring. See? There. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is take the rope. I'm going to tie my hand up. Then I'm going to have you untie my hand. Okay? So be like. So okay, like so. Okay. Then you can.
Gone.
Yeah, you got quick eyes, don't you? You caught me. So you see, then you go. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. But it actually ended up behind your ear. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it did.
Okay. But you got good eyes. That's good. You caught me.
For an old man, he does.
Yeah, that's what I like to see is some illusions are, you have to be real gutty to be a magician sometimes. You do it right in front of somebody and a lot of times they don't see it.
Yeah.
But you actually see
seen
it.
that one there.
You see me.
You
got-
the neck deal. I didn't figure the neck. You done something when you tied it back.
Probably so,
But
yes.
see, you don't know.
You don't know, yeah.
You got Trish on them coins, didn't you?
Yeah, I see like that. I tell you what, getting all the way up. This is a illusion that only about 5 magicians in the world I know of that do. Okay, this is what, and now I'll just take it in the middle here. Okay, are you familiar with Harry Potter? Okay, in Harry Potter, there's a bird that's called a phoenix. Do you remember the the illusion or what it is the phoenix does. Okay, the bird, the phoenix, what it actually does is it doesn't really die, okay, in very hard. It burns itself up and renews itself. It becomes a living. Okay, what I'm going to do is have you just take this and just light the tip of this thing. Ooh, wow, it's got a bigger flame than I thought. Okay. Okay, very good. See, it's a little hot yet. Hope you trust me. Hold your hand on this. I'm going to put this in your hand. Okay? Try not to burn. Okay? Okay, you don't want burn. Okay. Just in here like this. Okay. Now, I'm going to find something like a magic wand. I'll just use this. Okay. We're going to try to renew this napkin like the phoenix, okay? Do you know any magic beads?
What? Magic
Do you know a magic bead?
Oh, hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus, that's a really good one. I'll wave the magic wand, you say,
Hocus pocus.
okay, slowly release your hand.
Sorry.
That was your napkin.
That was neat. I'll never know how you did that, but
This one's a little more difficult, but that's why a lot of magicians don't do that one.
right.
So, you got a pretty good imagination?
No.
Okay, just try your imagination.
Get
I'm
it.
getting too old to have an imagination.
Okay,
No,
let's
he might
pretend
come
like
tomorrow.
Oh.
have an invisible
you
deck of
If he
cards.
doesn't come and
Okay.
tell Mom
And
that
I'll
he
be
was
fair with you
here,
all the time. Okay.
then you need
This,
to get it for him.
Okay.
This
Otherwise,
deck
I
of
said,
cards,
"Tell Mom
I'm
he
going
was
to give you
there
the box,
at shuttle store."
and you take the cards out of the box, the invisible box. Okay, now look at all the cards, Larry, and pick any card you want. That's fair, right?
Oh, yeah, he brought them.
Got one? Okay,
Oh,
now
he said
all
25
these
each.
cards
I
are
said,
face up,
"Wait,
Larry.
she'll be back
Take your
shortly."
card and put it upside down,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
the only card upside down in these cards. Done yours.
Oh, mine.
Yeah, yeah. Got it? Now put them back in the box. Okay, now take the box back. I'm going to look in your imaginary pocket for imaginary cards.
I was looking for an imaginary cell phone here a little while ago. Probably left it in the car. Hope I
I
left it
can
in
show
the
you a
car.
trick on that one too. Okay, when I'm looking in your eyes, I'm going to figure out what your card, of all those cards you picked. Okay, I'm going to take these cards. Okay. They're all face up here. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to turn one upside down. Okay? All right? Okay. Now let you hold the cards for now. Okay. Now, for the first time, what is the card that you picked?
Jack of spades.
Jack of spades. Okay. Jack of spades. Okay, got one card in there.
That's the Jack of spades.
I don't know, is it?
Sure is.
What did we see him at the first time?
At the German Fest in Fort Wayne.
Oh, the German
Oh,
Fest.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
German
where-
Fest?
That's
Okay.
where it was.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
What do you think of that? I've never been able to do that with cards.
right in front of your eyes.
Yeah, believe it or not,
And he told you he's
you
going
can
to do it.
do everything that I can do. I just trained in Vegas, but I could train anyone else to do any card trick there is.
Well, that's nice.
No, I just go to where you're at.
Wait, that's I'm entertaining you. Some people don't like to know what the magic's about. But I love to teach magic because I don't think we have enough magicians.
He wants to know how you got that coin out of his hand.
I was planning on you, master.
I know it, I know it.
I had a grip on them babies.
You did, you did. That's what I like.
How are you?
Go back here in August.
Okay, I'll do one more for you, okay? Since you guys are enjoying it so much. Let's see. Let's try you again. Have you ever been outside the United States?
We have
No? Would you like to go on a trip outside the United States and take you on one? Okay?
Say for instance, yes.
Okay.
encampment.
What I'm going to do is, when you lift your eyelashes up so I can see your eyes real quick. Okay, I got it. Okay, I know what you're gonna pick. Okay? So.
Before we lived in Napa, they had it.
Got it. Okay. I'll let you hold it. Don't look at the back yet. Okay. Now, what I have here is a deck of cards that are made so you can do a regular deck this way. Except, actually, they're more than a regular deck because I have the two jokers in here too, the red and the black joker. So I have a total of 54 different cards instead of 52. But on the back of the cards, on each card, there's a different number, and this is like United Kingdom. You might recognize that. Iceland, Taiwan, Finland, Denmark, different flags. French. You know, the France is an interesting flag. Well, the French claim that we got our red, white, and blue from them. Of course, they're the ones that gave us the Statue of Liberty, too.
They weren't born there, but
Yeah. But see, these are all different. Each one has a different number on it. Okay, Hong Kong. 54 different cards, okay? I already committed myself and written on there.
You wrote on there where are you
Where
going?
he's going to pick.
Well, I think he's
You know how I'm going to have you pick? Is name any card in the deck. And the one you name is going to be the one I picked for you. So you can have any card you want. Name it.
Ace of Diamonds.
I knew you were going to say that. Watch. Ace of Diamonds. Right there. Take that and turn that over and what's on the back of that one. And yours. Canada. What did I predict?
But if I was going to pick, I ain't pick Russia.
You pick Russia.
That's what I had in mind. But yeah, that's good.
Everybody's a little different.
Yeah.
Everybody picks different cards and stuff. Yeah.
How do you do it, Don?
I don't know. That's his secret.
that's why he's the magician.
Yeah.
Like I say, I try to have people.
There I am.
This one you don't have to film. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's a real coin.
There's another one.
know. Yeah.
Okay. See that?
That's 3 of them.
There's
Yeah.
another one.
That's 4 of them. Yeah.
Okay. Now I have just one coin. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have how many?
I have 4.
4. Okay. And so what I want you to do is close your hand up. Okay. Close your hand up like that. Now raise your hand up in the air like this. Okay. How many coins you got?
I got 4.
I got how many?
You got 1.
I'm going to take one from your hand. Got it? How many you got?
I got 3.
Yeah, 'cause you took one out of your hand.
Did you see it?
I didn't see it, but I sure thought I seen something.
Well, I didn't see it, and I was.
You were right there, yeah.
Well, I
You
didn't see it.
didn't feel it?
No,
Didn't feel it going on?
no, and I was holding him tight. I thought, yeah, I'll get this joker.
I'll get this joker. That's what I like. I like
was
someone who
holding- I was
really
holding
challenges
tight.
me
I
when,
mean,
when I'm doing magic, yeah. So I was taught by a Chinese guy with these things. Not a whole lot of magicians don't do this illusion, but he taught me that about 3 years ago. I like this real well because it's a fascinating effect
Yeah.
that you can actually, when you get somebody strong and they want to really, just like he says, you want to prove me where I'll fix this sucker.
Where was you at where I first seen you? Was it at a class reunion, 35?
Yeah, I bet you so. That's the kind you don't take on the street or tear the street up real fast. Trish, this is a real coin. Would you look at it?
I'm bidding for you.
Okay. Ah, you want to keep it. You collect coins, don't you? That's actually English coins.
Okay.
And over in England, it takes 100 of those to make their dollar, which is called a pound.
Okay.
So it's worth about 2.5 cents. So a pound would be about $2.50
Okay.
per pound. They made those pennies really big for the reason that they used to have a whole bunch of pence, like 140 pence to a pound, but then they made them even hundreds, and then they made the pennies larger. I like using that because anybody can make our little pennies disappear. That's a little harder to make disappear, isn't it? And you're right-handed?
Sure.
Okay. If you see, the penny and the 50-cent piece is just about the same size, right? Would you hold your right hand out? What this is called, Trish, this is called close-up magic.
Okay.
You close your hand up. Okay. They call it close-up magic because, Trish, the magic is going to happen right in your hands. Okay. Put your hand behind your back with the other hand and put one coin in each hand. Okay. Now bring your hands out with one coin in each hand. Trish, even though those coins are similar in size,
The sun will go down, I'll
if you
guarantee
have
that.
sensitive hands, one of those
It'll
is
rain
going to feel
again, I'll
larger
take your
than
money,
the other,
take your
doesn't
bag,
it?
whatever.
Okay. Sure.
That'll be the
Doesn't
precious.
really. Which one feels largest to you? If you open it up, it's probably the 50-cent piece.
Okay.
Yes. Can I see the copper penny in the other hand?
I tarnished it.
Yes, you tarnished it. How did you do that? But you also made it more valuable because that's a Susan B. Anthony dollar. So
Okay.
it's no longer a penny, so you made me 99 cents.
Well, good.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get part of it?
Yeah, well, whatever you want.
I earned it.
But I want my penny back, and you swear
All right.
it's in your ear, right?
Very nice.
Very good. That's called close-up magic.
All right.
So, show you one. And that was called close-up
Three
magic
of them?
because
Alrighty.
this 50-cent
Any of
piece,
those you want.
I put these
I'll
two
give you
coins in her hand, and it turned into 2 silver coins, and then this one disappeared. This time, I'm going to do with these coins what's called sleight of hand magic. Sleight of hand means these coins are going to move real fast. You won't be able to see them move, but my hands will move slow. Okay? So I'm going to take, let's say, I'll take the penny, okay? First, how many coins do I have in my hand? 2, right? 2? Okay, watch. I'm just going to take the penny and put it in my pocket, like that. There. Now how many coins do I have in my hand?
1, 0.
He came back out of my pocket. What's your name?
Kendall.
Kendall.
Sophie.
Say again?
Sophie.
Sophie. Sophie and Kendall. Okay. You know what probably confused you is this unusual penny. So this time, I'll take the 50-cent piece, okay? And I'll put that in my pocket like that. See that? Now how many coins do I have?
1.
Came back, okay? So it's called sleight of hand. You didn't see it from back there. Take a look at that. That's a 50-cent piece. You're seeing the penny piece, right? Regular 50-cent piece, right? Okay. Okay. I'm going to go real slow for you this time. I'm going to keep this exposed so you can see it. See, there's nothing behind this part. I'm going to take the 50-cent piece. I'm going to put it in my pocket like that. Okay? Now, how many coins do I have in my hand now?
2.
Yes, I do have 2. Very good, okay?
They knew something was going to happen.
Yeah, they knew. They're catching on. Now I'm just going to take just a penny this time, okay? See the penny? I'm going to put that in my pocket. Now how many coins do I have?
2.
None. That's called sleight of hand magic. You like magic? You can actually